you get intimidated when you listen to the word stock market? Oh, you're from a non-finance background. Don't worry, मैं हूँ ना. With over 15 years of my teaching experience, I have designed 7+ courses where you can learn from the basics of stock market to the most advanced concepts in the most simplified way. No confusion, easy to understand step-by-step lessons. Gain knowledge, gain confidence. Enroll now.
Hey folks, Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to yet another Thursday live stream. I'm sure you might be like, the background is a little bit different. Yes, I will explain. But before that, let me welcome Mayur, Jayant, and Yerigeri for joining our memberships. ओके मराठी किडा इज ऑल्सो हिअर. असे का होते? या आधी मला कॉमेंट्स ऑप्शन बंद होते, मेंबरशिप घेतली तेव्हा चालू होते, आज परत चालू झाले. So Marathi Kida, the thing is that if you are enrolling for memberships, it could be either a student membership or an investor or a pro investor, then your chat option gets enabled. Otherwise, if you just want to view it, you can view it without membership also, right? So talking about, so a lot of people are saying hi, hello everyone, namaste to everyone. आज क्या हो गया? आज रोज ही हाय हेलो, हर बार हेलो बोलते हैं क्या? टुडे ओनली माय अटेंशन इज गेटिंग, you know, I'm focusing on hi hellos today. Hemanji, as usual, has given a very nice super sticker which you can't see on through this portal, but I can see it on YouTube through the live view. 1 minute, let me just see what is. Oh, kya baat hai. How is it going? Is what Hemanji is asking. I'm doing good. Post budget, it has been pretty a fun thing, but pretty hectic as well simultaneously, because this time I did the analysis and the discussion on 3 different channels: English channel, Marathi channel, and also on the Hindi channel. So 3 streams back to back I had to do, or 3 shoots I had to do back to back, but it was fun. Pune mein barish, of course, it's pretty crazy, but it's okay right now. I've come to the office just to do this live stream. So the thing was that where I stayed, the area in Pune, I don't know, because of some tech reason, the Wi-Fi or whatever broadband just blew off, and we tried, just logging in through multiple devices, but nahi ho paya. So finally, we just took the decision of, rather than doing it through mobile hotspot, the range quality, I mean, the quality might get hampered. Anyways, we do the stream just once a week, so we thought just we should come to the office. So again, back to office to do this live stream, after which then we'll go, right? नाही त्याची पाणी नाही भरलंय आमच्या इकडे. ऑल गुड. थँक्यू फॉर आस्किंग. राईट, ऑल ओके, थँक्यू. ऑल राईट. With this first basic disclaimer I wanted to tell, I'm sure everyone already knows about this. So many frauds happening in my name. My God, I'm fed up of all these frauds now. I've already done a complaint with the cyber police. I am giving this as a disclaimer in almost every single video, but still there are a lot of people who keep on asking me whether this is this really me or is this someone else. So basically, the latest fraud that I've come to know is about SMC Global. So there is a great chance that SMC Global is also nowhere linked with this, but whoever are the fraudsters, they are using the logo of SMC Global, and they are saying that they have tied up with me, is what they are saying, and I'm going to give some stock tips. And I never ever do that. Everyone knows this, but still I get emails and WhatsApp messages on my office number every day, that whether it is me or is it someone else. It's not me. I have no connection with SMC Global. Okay, so please be sure about this. Please tell this to all your friends, any relatives who might be thinking that I have some connection. So we don't have any connection with SMC Global. We don't give any recommendations, no tips. All these are frauds. And lastly, many people also ask me whether there is any WhatsApp group. So WhatsApp group ke liye, be sure again, I don't have any WhatsApp group. We just have a WhatsApp community which is Invest in India. But other than that, we don't have any WhatsApp group. Okay, so please be sure on that. And with this, let's get started. First message is what Travel with Joy says. Kya baat hai? Travel with Joy now try and understand more and more on fundamentals and technicals, and I'm sure you'll also come up with more and more, queries on different stocks, right? Selvaraj, welcome to memberships. Okay. Hoodie suits my profession. Yes, absolutely. All right, hoodie suits my profession. Thank you. Okay. So with that, let's get started. Today we'll get kick started with Nifty first, and then one very interesting data point which I read today, which was about the SEBI's report on intraday trades. Did anyone read that report? I just want a quick yes or no in the comment section before I move on to that. So, a quick question on, did you read the report on SEBI, which was released yesterday and which was on intraday trading? Did you read that? Kya baat hai? Akhil, Ramneet, and VIP Wolf all say yes. Okay. Few more yeses. Vipin says no. Chaitanya says no. Amit says no. Okay. Mixed of yeses and nos. So we'll just quickly take you through that as well. Raj Gopal says saw your shorts. Okay, absolutely. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly share my screen. We'll discuss this in just 3 to 4 minutes. Super important discussion is what I feel. This is the SEBI website. I'm going to show you with the most authentic source. So this is the SEBI website. Here, whatever releases SEBI comes up with, here you can see all these at one go. Okay. So this is the latest one that you can see, July 24, 2024. SEBI study finds out that 7 out of 10 individual intraday traders in equity cash segment make losses. Okay. So what we are going to do is we will just download this, and we will just go through the key points here. Okay, we are not going to read the whole report. 2 3 points very important out of this, that this says that 70%, 7 out of 10 individual intraday traders in equity cash segment have incurred losses in FY22-23. Acha, for those who feel that recently they have come up with some report on F&O where they said more than 90% are making losses. Is it the same? वहाँ पे तो 90% था, this is 70%. That was a different report. That was only on F&O. This is on intraday trades, equity cash segment intraday trades. Okay, so this is 70% people are making losses. One more very, a thing which really blew off my mind. It mentioned that the surge of over 300% in the number of individuals participating in intraday trading in equity cash segment in FY22-23 as compared to 18-19. Pre-corona, post-corona, surge of over 300%, right? Acha, 70% individuals are making losses, agreed. There's one more shocking news which comes up here. Yes, the share of young intraday traders, so this is age less than 30, has grown to 48% in FY22-23 as compared to 18% in FY18-19. So look at the number of young intraday traders that has grown as compared to 18% market share. They have gone up to 48% market share for intraday trades. Are they doing better? Because if I take an overall average, young traders, so below 30, above 30, whatever, all traders put together, 70% are making losses. So are the young traders doing better? For that, have a look at this. Percentage of loss makers amongst young traders aged less than 30 years was higher, 76% in FY22-23 as compared to other age groups. I think this is very disturbing, and I don't really understand the reason why, after so much, people talking about intraday trades, that it is risky. If you look at long-term investing, the chances of you making lesser losses or maybe more money is what I can say is definitely higher if you study, if you do your own research, if you understand the basics of investing. Still, you can, of course, not stock tips, but take out names of big nifty players also. I'm not even talking about mid caps or small caps. Talking about even something like an SBI or Airtel or Tata Motors, all these big names also, they have given a very decent enough CAGR, definitely double than FD in the last 5 years. You check out the data for yourself. So I don't understand why people are behind intraday trading and they want to make this quick money. So again, just a small request from my side that anyone from whom you know, maybe friends, relatives, please share this with them. Please share this data points that it's not at all easy to make money in intraday trades. Unfortunately, they get those nice screenshots of Telegram. How many of you have received that screenshots of telegrams at least once? That itna trade, itna profit in one single day, double money in one single day. How many of you have gotten such screenshots? If you can just say a yes, just let me know a yes or a no in the comment section. Have you at least seen such kind of telegram messages? Quick money. Everyone will give you screenshots of high profitable trades. Kavish is saying Rose, kya baat hai? Prasanna is saying me, Vijay says me, right? So many me too's in the chats. So see, that's the problem, right? So many people get these messages. Everyone is going to share the screenshots of such profitable trades. No one will tell you about uh, any loss making transaction, right? So it has to be tackled very carefully. I think a very important point Ranjit ji is making. Intraday trading is like gambling. Gambling is an addiction. It's a habit. It's a mindset issue. It has to be tackled like that, right? So it's very risky. Don't use. Don't. I mean, I'm sure those who are watching our channel, they're definitely not in for intraday trading. We all are from a longer term perspective kind of investors, right? We all believe in long term investing. Technical analysis for swing trading, for short term trade, something like 1 month, 2 months, maybe yes. But till date, I mean, I've been creating content for more than 5 years now, but not even once I have, said that intraday trading is best and this that. Never ever have I said that, right? And very happy that SEBI came up with this report. Gives us a good data point to speak on. So absolutely important point. Please share this with your friends and relatives as well, right? Okay, moving on to one more important point from the budget. I'm sure everyone has seen my budget video. Very happy to share that the video that I released on the channel, it went trending all over India. It was at highest was at number 8 trending in India. Even today it is trending. I think somewhere around in the 18 or in the 20s it is trending even right now. So I'm sure that a lot of people might have watched that video already. But in that, what I've done is I've just told you what are the facts. Okay, if you have seen from what to what, STCG from what to what, LTCG from what to what. I did talk about the indexation benefit that has gone up, right? I mean, which has gone out. We did talk about gold custom duty. We did talk about so many points, right? So the big question that many people had in their mind also was one point that I addressed in that budget video is that how will it impact the stock market? So just tell me if you remember this. I don't remember in which Thursday live stream, but I'm sure I had talked about this some of the Thursday live stream. That typically what happens is that whenever a government comes into power, the first budget, whenever it presents the first budget, generally it is a tough budget. Okay. Why tough budget? Because whatever they want to come up with, they generally come up with the first budget. Because generally what happens is that people like you and me, we have comparatively short term memories. You can imagine had they come up with this budget, a tough budget, in the last year. So you can imagine in 20 just before 2029, it could have been a little bit, dicey situation because people have comparatively shorter term memories, and that is the reason why it's very very natural that any tough decisions which are to be taken, they are taken in the first year of the tenure of 5 years. Had we seen such a stance in 2019 as well? And answer is yes, right? I can see some yeses. Giriji says, yeah, yes, you had talked about that. Thank you. But I don't remember exactly which Thursday live stream, so I'm not quoting that. Uh, right? So same thing repeated in 2024. Yes, some tough decisions were taken, and it was ought to happen if they wanted to take some. It had to be done in the first year itself, right? So whatever it is, it is. We have to accept that. Okay. Can we keep on cribbing about that? Yes. Can we keep on sharing our views on that? Yes. You can read over. I mean, the entire internet is filled with all sorts of memes and this and that. I think what we have to discuss or we have to understand is this is what it is. We always say Tina effect is to be considered. You know what is Tina? There is no alternative. If the government said that STCG is going to go up from 15% to 20%, if LTCG is going to go up from 10% to 12.5%, Do you know of any asset class which is better than Indian equities? Okay, which you feel that you can understand nicely, you can invest with conviction. So for me, especially, answer is no. For me, answer is no. I don't know any other asset class which I have more comfort over as compared to equities, in which I believe that decent enough returns. And what is the definition of decent enough returns? My definition has been crystal clear from day one: double than FD. I feel that is decent enough returns. Okay. If I'm able to generate that, just because of that, if the tax is increased, am I going to stop investing? My answer is no, because there is no alternative. Okay. Whatever is the case, if I'm still going to keep on investing, I'm sure there are going to be loads and loads of investors जो हर बार बोलेंगे यार 15% का 20% कर दिया यार 10% का 12.5% कर दिया लेकिन फिर भी इन्वेस्ट तो इक्विटी में ही करेंगे, राइट? देन is there a need to get panicked? I don't think any need is there to panic. Okay, so we have to understand the underlying important point. Even if I'm talking about FIS will sell. Okay, they sold hugely. So I'll try and pull out the data also, exact data. So FII data. Okay, I'll just share my screen. I'm yet to share it. It's still loading. I don't know why. Okay, it has come up. I'll share my screen now. Okay, now just have a look at this month till date. Now this is 23rd July was the budget day. So the 23rd, you can see 2,900 ka cash, 2,900 crores sold in cash. 24th July, 5,130 crores sold in cash. July 25, 2,600 crores sold in cash. Okay, so 3 days back to back, heavy selling from FIS. Okay, what happened? 3 days. So first day, you could see this was this huge candle which took us down to almost 24,000 levels, tested the 24,000 levels, also bounced back on the same day. Second day, a shade lower. Today also it showed some sort of weakness, came down till 24,200, but gave a very decent enough closing, okay, with a good green candle. Okay, there was a gap down opening, but everything was covered. See, there is a chance that there were still, if you remember again in our Thursday live streams only, I've discussed this, that those investors who were scared about investing before the budget. What will happen with budget? What if something terrible comes up? It's better I sit on cash. Okay, there are so many investors like that, and that is a good strategy also. I'm not saying it's bad. Many people would have had a bigger chunk of cash. Many people would have had a smaller chunk of cash, right? Whatever it is, they were sitting on cash, right? Now, post budget, what is the scenario? Post budget, simple thing. The scenario is that whatever uncertainties were there, they are now clear. The waters are clear. Now, those who are sitting on cash, they are going to invest. Anything which is being given as a selling pressure by FIS, that's being absorbed by the retail individual investors, by the domestic institutional investors. Okay, so in spite of huge selling from FIS, we are still not really facing the heat. But does this give me, having said all these things, does this give me absolute comfort over Nifty? To be honest, not yet. Does this give absolute comfort? No. Why? Now, if you see this level, this is my bigger comfort level, the line which I have drawn. So Nifty did try to break out of this range. It did here. Then we saw a gap up, 1, 2, 3. Again, it sort of, just just try to hold this position on this budget day. Exactly, this is the point where it closed today. Yesterday also it touched the similar level, but failed to close above this. So what is this level, by the way? This is 24,468. I'm repeating, this is 24,468. Now we always say that market generally has some psychological barriers. Market will not say 24,468. It will round it off, 24,500. That is as per technical analysis. Okay, 24,500 is the level where I'll get a much better comfort. That yes, markets are still doing. I'm not really worried about it now. Okay, right now Is it bad? No. But is it great? No. Somewhere in between. Not getting 100% confidence is the situation right now over the market. Also, yesterday, if you have seen the US markets did not perform well. Companies like Tesla, they did not come up with great results. And if something like Nasdaq or Dow, crashes by a big percentage, that does reflect in the Indian market as well. We do follow what happens in US markets, and that was the reason why we saw that coming in our market yesterday as well, right? So very important, we have to understand that whatever happens in our market, it is a combination of multiple factors. It's a combination of government policies, it's a combination of demand supply, it's a combination of what US markets are performing. All these put together is what we have to understand. It's a combination of companies that are coming up with quarterly results. All these things mix and match is what the whole market view is, what we can understand. So it'll be interesting to see how things come up in the next few days. Would be really happy if markets close about 24,500 is what I believe, right? I can see some points around indexation benefit in the chat section as well. Absolutely. LTCG on okay, indexation removal, right? I can see that. I can see that in the chat section, people talking about indexation benefit. Okay, let me be first. So first disclaimer. First disclaimer is that I am not a taxation expert per se. Okay, but what I have read is what I will share with you. Okay, but please consult your chartered accountant before you take any decision about taxation of properties. Okay, because I have never been a practicing chartered accountant, but I have had a word with my friends who are practicing chartered accountants, and based on their discussion, based on some news articles, basically, I just prepared. I had also prepared this small 1 or 2 points. So everyone knows that indexation benefit has gone. Okay, but the government has mentioned. So I'll read out some key points that I've written here, right? So according to the government officials, the new tax rate without indexation is beneficial in most cases if if property appreciates in a 5 years time, roughly around 1.7x. 10 years, so 10 years 2.4x, and 15 years 4.9x. Okay, so 10 years में 2.5 गुना होना चाहिए roughly. If that be so, okay, if that be so, then if you are removing the indexation, it is going to be more beneficial, is what the government officials have mentioned. I read a lot of articles. Just as an example, I read an article of Indian Express, Economic Times, right? I read those articles. Based on that, I've prepared these 1 or 2 slides. Sorry. Very clearly, it is mentioned that only where the returns are low on real estate, especially less than 9 to 11% per annum, then the earlier tax rate is beneficial, is what the authorities have to say. Okay. Now, I'll be very honest. I'll tell you what is my little bit understanding about real estate. I'm not an expert in real estate, neither am I an expert in taxation. But especially in Pune, last 10 years, so whatever government officials have said, that in the last 10 years, if property prices have grown more than 2.5x, then the new tax structure without indexation will be beneficial. In India, I'm sorry, why I'm saying in India, in Pune, property prices have not gone 2.5x in the last 10 years. Okay, that is my understanding in majority parts of Pune. Okay, there may be some areas jahan pe earlier there was nothing, it's like a barren land and some industrial park came up, something like that, and property prices just shot up. Could be possible, but I am talking about majority parts of Pune. 2.5x to nahi gaya hai. I would want to know, just for my general understanding, what do you all feel wherever, whichever city you are staying. So just write the name of your city in the comment section and tell me yes or no. Yes, if the property prices have gone up by more than 2.5x in the last 10 years, and no, if the property prices have not gone up by more than 2.5 by more than 2.5x. Thane, So this is just for understanding for everyone, right? Amit is saying Thane, no. Rams is saying Chennai, no. Manoj GPT, no in Kochi. One more for Pune, no, not for Pune. Okay, now here we go. Hyderabad, yes. Maybe as a result of IT parks, possible, yes. Ghaziabad, again, yes, is what we say. Kolkata, no. Mumbai, yes. Okay. Hyderabad, we have a contradictory answer also, no. Jay says Nashik, no, bhi nahi, not at all. Okay, right. Hospet, yes, because it became a district. Okay. Mumbai, skyrocket. Gurgaon, no. New Delhi, commercial property, yes, about 2.5x. Thane, no. Nagpur, yes, okay. 1.5x. Yes, in Indore. Yes, in Bangalore. Not in Chennai. No, in Bangalore again. Getting a lot of contradictory answers also. Okay, I think fair enough. Okay. So the whole point, Assam, no. Okay, fair enough. So the whole point that I want to make is that that is what the government has to say. What you can do is do your own calculations also. You will see these calculations in a lot of news articles. Just search about indexation. So there are three main parameters. Which are the three main parameters? Number one is that you have to understand what is the cost of your house property. Okay. Number two, you have to understand what is the selling price. And number three, what is the holding period. All three are important. Cost of house property, selling price of house property, and holding period. These three factors determine your capital gains. Okay. Based on this, you will find a lot of articles over internet where you will get to know that whether in this scenario is the new thing beneficial or not. Okay, simple. So you can just try and find out for yourself whatever is your case, whether it is beneficial or not. And I think that's how you can get a fair enough understanding as well, right? So that is what I wanted to discuss about today's discussion. One, I wanted to discuss about intraday trading report by SEBI. Second, I did see some comments in the chats, which was about indexation. And today only I was reading, I'd made some notes. So just thought of sharing that with you as well. And also talked about how Nifty, I mean, the overall Nifty levels, right? Which gives me a comfort, which does not give me a comfort. So I did talk about that as well. Now, with that comes the most important point. How so I mean, okay, I'm still getting some yeses and nos. Amit says, is new capital gains calculation for new tax regime only? No, it's for both. Okay. A request for those in the chat section. Who we are. I think my stand is very clear from day one. I'm a teacher, and I'm here to tell you about what, or I can say my stand is mainly to simplify things. Okay, I'm not here to tell whether this is correct, this is wrong, we should do a protest against it and protest. I am not that. I think every person has his or her own set of principles. I'm a teacher at heart. I was, I am, and I will be a teacher forever. So my main thought process is that whatever I understand, whatever I learn, I'm going to, deliver it to all my audiences. So would appreciate if we keep on focusing on the core of our channel, which is to learn about long-term investing rather than deviating from our core focus, right? So with that small request, let's get started with some stocks, whatever is your understanding. If you have any questions, if you have done some analysis, would definitely love to read through your questions and given my thoughts as well. Okay, question is about Natco Pharma. Rounding bottom breakout broke its daily resistance. Also, its P is lower than other pharma stocks. Does it have good fundamentals? Also, what is your opinion? Natco, I have not checked the fundamentals to be honest, but we'll definitely check whether it has a rounding bottom formation or not. So first and foremost, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, let me just go on a monthly. Oh, on a monthly, so let me just remove this. Very interesting chart is what I must say. One minute, let me just remove all drawings first. Okay, this is what it is looking like. Oh my god. And then a big, nice bounce, a deep correction. How much correction from the top? Oh, almost 50% plus. So this is like, it has seen two big corrections. So ideally what you should do in such cases is try to join the tops of such candles. I hope you're understanding how to do the analysis, right? How to do the analysis? Ideally, join the top of these candles. So I can say that this stock tried to go above this level, failed when in 2017, retested this level in 2021, again one more time in 21, again in the previous month, June 24, same, and this time it may close above this level as well. So very interesting chart, definitely worth adding to your watch list for sure. Very nice. Who was that? Kunal Deshmukh. Very good. Okay, Jayantu asks a question. Greetings, Rachana. Will it be a smart move for investors to buy shares on listing day, or should he wait till listing fever cools down? If yes, how long do you think will be the cool off time for listing frenzy? Ooh, this is, I don't think there is a single answer for this question. If you feel that on the listing day itself it's just going crazily, then it's better to first test. It ideally doesn't just go like up and up. It will go, if there is a lot of frenzy around that IPO, it may shoot up, it might continue going up for another 2 3 days, but at some point in time it will see some sort of pullback, some sort of cool off. Okay, but if you feel that yes, fundamentally it is strong as per the RHP, uh, whatever is the business model is good, they have, let's say they do have some more, their future plans are good, whatever are the government policies, whatever is the focus of the government, let's say some, okay, let's say just giving an example of, let's say power or tourism or whatever, if they fit into that category, and so all in all, right, industry is also good, the fundamentals are also good, then in such case you should try and find some entry point in such stocks. Again, as always, never go all in one, maybe one third, one third, one third, or one fifth, one fifth, one fifth, one fifth, one fifth. Okay, so avoid any time, always remember this. If it's just going in a frenzy, just shooting up and up, wait, first think, and आराम से, it's not like if ये बस छूट गया तो वापस नहीं मिलेगा, ये स्टॉक का बस छूट गया तो भी कोई और स्टॉक मिलेगा. Okay, so don't invest in panic or in FOMO. CDSL flag and pole breakout. So let's see. CDSL daily. Yes. काफी पहले का है. Here there was a breakout. Some good volumes coming in here as well. This was a good volume. A good candle as well. If you go on a monthly chart for CDSL, okay. But yes, you are right. But this had happened a little bit early, is what I can say. Let me also see the moving averages. Okay, okay. Fair enough. Good understanding. I was waiting for this. Canucks Wondercraft. Please share your views on fundamentals of Suzlon on recent days, as it has shown a great profit this quarter. Absolutely. Very surprising results. I think the stock touched 60 also, no? Let me just check one more time. I'll share the screen. Is what I remember. It was at 60 maybe. 61. So if you have seen my video on Suzlon, Pooja, if you can just paste the link of Suzlon video in the chat box. I had done that video somewhere around in January or February 24 when it was actually testing this level. I said this looks like a very strong resistance. It did try to come out of this again in June 24, knocked this multiple times in June, and ultimately came out of it towards the last week of June. Has been able to sustain above this very nicely. Uh, in that video, you'll understand the whole business model of Suzlon. Uh, they were in heavy debts, and if I'm not mistaken, their interest payments have gone down to almost near zero, is what I remember. Let me see if we can just quickly pull some data here. You see profit and loss. Let's go to the quarterly results first. So if you see here, YOY June 24 versus June 23, revenue gone up from 1,351 crores to 2,022 crores. Operating profit up from 199 to 370 crores. Operating profit margin 3% up. PBT up from 101 to 302. Interest component is also dropping. You can see here. Look at the interest here, 180, 190 crores, and from 180, 190 crores to last year June 62 crores. This year June 45 crores. So very nicely they have reduced their debt. So even if we look at the debt figure, let's go to the balance sheet also. Look at this. March 13, 15,000 crore worth debt, 17,000 crores worth of debt, to 11,000, to 13,000, 6,000, 6,000, 1,938, and 150 crores of debt. Okay, so they have, of course, a lot of debt has been converted into equity as well, and that is the reason why you can see equity, which was at 355, up to 498, 1,004, 1718, Okay, so of course their EPS is also going to get hampered, their valuations will get hampered, but all in all, they are performing better as compared to few previous quarters, right? Definitely worth tracking, worth adding to your watch list. PCBL forming inverted head and shoulders in daily time frame. Okay, let me check. Okay, we call that as a complex head and shoulder pattern. Something like this, 1, 2, 3. So that's how we would have drawn it otherwise. For those who don't know how to draw a head and shoulder pattern using this, so here you go. So for example, if you were to draw it something like this quickly, this is the head. Oh, sorry, that was the left shoulder, the head now, the right shoulder, and then we would say that, yeah. So not a very convincing breakout though. Volumes are okayish, but would love if there is more conviction here. And I've not tracked this stock very closely till date. Okay, any other quick questions? Zomato news on buying Paytm ticket selling platform for 1,500 crores. Even I remember reading that, but I also remember reading this that Zomato has clarified that uh, they are still in talks. This has not been confirmed, is what I remember. Okay. Campus. Today I'm trying to get into a little bit different stocks also. Okay, campus breakout. Okay, first let me share the screen. Campus active footwear. Daily mein he's saying breakout, na? Breakout in daily and weekly. Okay. What's happening with the stock? 1 minute. Above 200 DEMA, but not very convincing is what I feel. Let me just check what's up with the monthly chart. Oh my god. Are. Weekly chart can also be a better view. Oof. So this is like the zone of, so this we call it as an IPO base. Okay, here you can see this is the IPO month, right? Number 2, number 3, number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So almost a year, it stayed within the range of 315 to 360. So we call this as an IPO base formation. Okay, new terminology maybe. Broke out of this, and that is the reason why you see here it retested here. I mean, took a support for quite some time. Even when it broke, it did take a support again in the same channel. When it broke, it again tried to retest it. So now it became as a resistance and has been going down since then. I will not even look at this stock before this stock clears this first hurdle and this second hurdle. See, whenever I'm saying I will not look at this, basically I love to add stocks to my watch list for more and more analysis. These stocks don't come into my filter for further analysis also. So whenever I can very clearly see that the stock is trading below its IPO base, I will say I will watch it later. Okay. So I hope you are understanding my thought process about analyzing stocks. Okay. Ma'am, U-shaped recovery and important level broke and took retest at 200 weekly moving average. Same retest at weekly pivot with strong weekly Marubozu candle with 7.8%. Stock of the analysis is Biocon. Kya baat hai, Akhil, very detailed. Let me share my screen. Biocon. Something already there on my chart. So you can see here it was at this level. First time it broke out, retested once, twice, thrice. Now, ideally, this is the previous high, or maybe if I were to again just draw a red line here. So for this, by the way, it's an Alt J, okay? Alt J is one more. So ideally, it may see some sort of resistance here, again, as per technical analysis, right? If it closes above this level, will be interesting to watch this. Okay, is it above 200? Oh, I should check the daily one also. 1 minute. On a daily basis, it has closed above this level. Weekly, it should. Interesting. Looks interesting, but if it looks more interesting when you check it on a monthly time frame, then you will understand that it was at the same level in 2018 to 2024 now. Okay, so very interesting. Please add such charts to your watch list. You will understand so much more. All right. Any other questions? But good analysis, Akhil. It was a very detailed analysis, I must say that. Marathi Life, Cochin Shipyard below 100-day DMA, your views, ma'am. Cochin Shipyard, let me check. Cochin Shipyard. Ooh, lot of selling from the top. 20% almost. It has seen such a sharp rally. Now, who can tell me which is this candlestick pattern? Candle pattern. I just want to. So I'm waiting for a minute. to identify this candlestick pattern quickly. It's very, very easy on a weekly pattern. Chalo done? Let me see the answers. Evening star, kya baat hai? Gotten so many answers as an evening star. You're right. So it's a very clear-cut example of an evening star. Follow-up also, there is a lot of pressure. So we have to understand that whenever we see an evening star, a very strong evening chart, evening star, uh, actually like a textbook pattern. So in such cases, it's good to, if I mean, I generally as an investor, I don't enter into such stocks where I can see a very clear reversal. It's always wise to understand reversals, see where the stock goes, let it form some base, don't hurry. If you believe in the long term story of that stock, why do you want to buy it at a higher price? This is not for Cochin shipyards, this is for any stock. I can see a reversal. I believe in the long term story. Let it cool off. Let it come to a nice base. Maybe I'll not be able to buy it at the exact lowest point. I understand that, but at least at a decent enough price, right? अरे निफ्टी आई डिड टॉक अबाउट रणजीत जी क्या हो गया बीच में कनेक्शन गायब हो गया था आपका आई डिड टेल द लेवल आल्सो 24500 above that I'll be more comfortable till then I'll be like okay types it's 10:17 already oh okay okay one more question camps long term rounding bottom please share screen this time justice to CDSL काय झालं what justice to CDSL I've been sharing screen every single time this stream and last stream also VIP Wolf. Hmm? Which one did you ask? Sorry, I missed out. Camps. Okay. Okay, wait. Might have done some homework on this. But yes, it's a rounding bottom and broken out. Yes. Rising EMA is 30% above 52. Okay. I love reading stocks. I love reading charts. Keep on doing my own analysis. All right, baby, just one last, after which I stop. Apple reverse head and shoulder on weekly breakout. Let us see Apple. On weekly. It's a downward sloping trend line ka breakout, very clear breakout with good volumes also now coming up in the stock. So anywhere the stock is trading above this now. See again, basics of technical analysis. Earlier this has acted as a resistance. Try to go here again, just cooled off before that only. So again, definitely a resistance below this only now. Again a resistance, again a resistance, a breakout. Once it has broken out, earlier a resistance, now acts as a support. Very basic rule of technical analysis. Okay. So not exactly a textbook pattern, but yes, similar to that, what you are saying, reverse head and shoulder, but also a clear-cut case of downward sloping trend line breakout. Right. All right. And with this, it's 10:20. Had fun. Loved answering all your queries. Next time on the first, I am not going to be in Pune. So next Thursday, that is on the first, we will not have the live stream. Okay. When will it be? Maybe on the second or third. I'll convey whenever is whenever we'll have our next Thursday live stream. For that, please keep on checking the community tab. We keep on posting it there. Also, और कहाँ से WhatsApp का Pooja, if you can just paste the WhatsApp channel link also. So I do have a WhatsApp channel which has a verified tick, a green tick. Okay, so Pooja will also paste the link of our WhatsApp channel. There also we will update whenever I declare the next stream. Otherwise, on the community tab post, so for sure I'll declare the stream, right? So, but next Thursday for sure we don't have it. I will be out of town and I'll be there in some event. Anyways, enjoyed discussing different stocks with you again. Worth driving from my home to office. So thanks a lot for joining in. I'll see you next time. By the way, there's a link of the WhatsApp channel also. So you can consider joining that. It has a verified tick, very important. Okay. So I'll see you in the next Thursday live stream. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye bye. Oh, student since last 2 years. Guru Purnime खूप शुभेच्छा. Thank you, Vaishali. Thanks a lot from everyone. I mean, thanks for the wishes on for Guru Purnima. Thank you. कौन है Shonit? Waste of being a pro investor. 3 years pro investor. Still questions get ignored. Wake up, guys. She only answers convenient questions. क्या हो गया Shonit? Which was your query? Please understand there are more than 5,000 members, more than 1,000 people who are there in the stream. I try my level best to take different questions. There is no point of, I mean, मुझे क्या मिलेगा favoritism करके? Just give me one good reason for that I will favor a person A over person B. You all are my esteemed members, so there is no reason why I should be doing favoritism. Okay, so it could have been possible that I might not have answered your query, but dil pe mat lo. It's just that I have just taken some random questions. And Shonit, if you want your Chetan says my complaint. Okay. Anyways, this is for everyone. We have very happy that there are so many members, so many people who join in every Thursday to our live stream. You all are like my extended family. आप नाराज हो तो बिल्कुल बता सकते हो, बट मेरी तरफ से आंसर भी सुनना पड़ेगा. That there's no favoritism at all. There's no reason for doing that. Okay, try my level best to answer everyone's questions. So दिल में मत लेना, right? All right. So I'll see you in the next live stream. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye bye.